Economic development leads to greater cyber dependency. With increased economic development comes a greater dependency on cyberspace. In an effort to raise awareness on this topic, the ICT Association of Suriname hosted a seminar highlighting economic development through the rise of cyber dependency in the Caribbean region. By increasing the knowledge of cybersecurity throughout the business community, the ICT Association wants to raise the level of awareness.
This event is a start. It has a broad scope. Three sectors are in it: education, financials, and telecom. And we also look at it from three IT perspectives: that's governance, application, and infrastructure. To accomplish a platform where we connect with each other, not on technical level or operational level, but on strategic level.
Cyber attacks can disrupt an organization and can cause considerable financial and reputational damage to even the most resilient organizations. A cyber attack can result in loss of reputation and can potentially lead to regulatory fines and litigation, as well as the costs of remediation.
In Suriname, I did last year, November, December, I did a research about how secure are systems in Suriname. Yes, so we came to the conclusion that systems in Suriname are very poor. And what kind of is the basic configuration of system, like a camera, security camera, like routers and switches, like printers, etc. From the internet, we can access crucial systems here in Suriname, like medical system, camera system, and more than 150 camera systems I discovered. And you know what camera system, if people are buying the camera system for their own security, but if you do not configure it good, it can be it isn't secure, because people can look at the camera. When are you at home in the business, I can see how much money is going to the cashier, how much people are there, so I can plan an attack. So that's the awareness I want to spread among the Surinamese people.
2017 saw an increased number of cybersecurity attacks within the banking industry in Suriname. The risks are prevalent across all areas of the sector, with banks, both large and small, being at risk of breaches in their cybersecurity.
I think it is very important that the losses clients can have, but also banks and companies who are part of the banking system can have, if they do not have a good cybersecurity, the good cybersecurity measurements in place. It is a costly investment to make sure that everything is in place, but I do believe that if you do the investment upfront, and it is a lot, and you need to have a mind switch, you need to understand the benefits of having those things in place, would benefit the whole sector before things can really go wrong. And if you look at situations abroad, and you see, if you look at malware, if you look at all the attacks that is happening right now, even in big companies as Target and all those companies, then you can understand how critical it is if the financial system in Suriname doesn't have those things in place. But I cannot guarantee you that the awareness is there. All the banks are aware that we need to have cybersecurity in place. I don't know if everything is already in place, but I think it starts with the human factor, and that is the part of awareness. And that is, we are aware that we need to do something.
Banking is increasingly taking place online, and customers benefit from this digitalization. But it also opens the door to increased online security risks. Stakeholders are left to wonder how banks will address the gaps in their cybersecurity and what the costs of this will be.
I think a lot of the costs are in protecting the data. That is the main part. You need to protect the information very good. But if I compare that to the cost for paper, for using cash, for transporting money and all those things, then I do believe that eventually it would be if more efficient to do digital, electronically, and all those things. But again, the costs are in protecting the data. BNets as an organization, we are ISO certified, 27001, information security. So everything we do, we need to make sure that we can protect confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Availability for those who have the right to look in, see, or use the information. But in order to protect everything, the confidentiality of the information you are transferring and all those things, or the information you are collecting, it is very important that you have a lot of firewalls in place and all those things you need to have in place. And that is costly, but on the long run, it is more efficient than keeping and using the cash mentality we still have in Suriname.